Thank you. Well, I want to thank President Bowman and everybody in the Illinois State University community for coming out today. It really is a regional effort that we've embarked upon for this broadband opportunity partnership. I think 55 counties are involved. Countless institutions, community institutions, are going to be linked up. We really believe that this is one of the very best ways in the 21st century for all of us to create jobs and economic development today and for years to come. If we were back 50 years ago when the interstate highway system was being built in our country, no one at that time had any idea of how important that infrastructure would be to the productivity of the American economy. It was a tremendous undertaking that President Eisenhower challenged the nation to embark upon, and we did it. And in 50 years, we've seen how our vast network of highways and bridges and roads are a key to our American economy. We're the best in the world when it comes to transportation. And we really have to take a lesson from that in building the information superhighway. President Obama, when he was sworn in, challenged the nation to improve our broadband deployment capability. I've been both as Lieutenant Governor and Governor, Chairman of our Broadband Deployment Council in Illinois, and we've been working on this for years and years. But the President put forward in the economic stimulus an opportunity for all of us in America to compete for grants. Grants are very important grants to build the information superhighway in each of our states. These weren't automatic. We had to compete with many other places across the country, and we were able, with teamwork, and look at all the people who are here today, we came together and worked together in the best traditions of Illinois democracy. We really understood, I think, the importance that building this information superhighway is important for our education, for our jobs and our commerce to connect to the whole world, for our law enforcement, and definitely for our health, connecting all our healthcare facilities. We want to have lots and lots of opportunities for everyday people with respect to the internet and to broadband deployment. We want everybody in and nobody left out. We don't want a digital divide in Illinois. We believe everybody should have access to something as important as high-speed internet. It's a key to prosperity in the 21st century. And I'll wager if we're here 50 years from now, I don't know if I'll be here. I got to live to 102 to pay off my kids' college education loans. I have 2 sons. But if I can make it that far, I think when we look back on these years of building the information superhighway, of building connectivity, not just in urban areas or suburban areas, but in every area of Illinois, particularly rural areas and underserved areas. We want to make sure that everybody gets a fighting chance, an opportunity to take part in something that's very important to an information economy and a global economy. And just building this information superhighway is going to create a lot of jobs right now. And some of the men and women who are part of this movement are with us today. We're going to hear from them. We've got to bring together the tools of the internet in the 21st century in a global economy so that everybody has access to this marvelous invention, this opportunity to communicate and connect with each other. When President Obama opened the competition to get federal grants for this important mission, we had state matching money. And that was a key way that we were able to win a federal grant of $61 million added to our $34 million from the state. And part of this was a partnership with dozens and dozens of institutions that also provided some of their resources, their money. They understood how important this is. They put skin in the game. They invested some of their own money to make this possible. So it was a state and local and federal initiative. It's really going to make a difference for our economy and for jobs. All kinds of jobs get created by this action today. And we also got a lot of technical assistance from this project from a lot of people on the grant application. Jenny Garner of U of I Extension in Quad Cities was particularly helpful. So we have a lot of people to really thank here. When you get $100 million or thereabouts from the federal government and from our state government and all of us putting a major investment into something really big. You know, the internet is, you know, some people said, even Al Gore said he thought he invented it, but it wasn't invented by Al Gore. It was invented by people in Illinois, and we should remember that. We shouldn't sell ourselves short. Whether you go to ISU or any of our other great universities, we understand the importance of sustainability, and I know President Bowman and the school here has a major in sustainability and in energy efficiency and renewable energy and water conservation. But one of the keys to sustainability is to use the internet in a way that can maybe reduce emissions and help our environment and connect us ever better without having to travel long distances. Some people may not be able to attend this institution in place, but through the internet they can take online courses and advance their education. So the sky is the limit. And that's why we've got to be so aggressive and progressive in Illinois when it comes to high-speed internet. This is a great, great thing.